maybe took something before he came in, maybe took something inside.
On August 21st, 2012, Tommy Taylor turned himself into the Bexar County Jail. He was wanted on misdemeanor drug possession and DWI warrants.
He loved his daughter so much.
It was Taylor's probation officer who advised the recovering addict to serve his time as part of his path back to full-time rehab.
I talked to him a few hours earlier, and he said, Tony, you have to come see me.
6 hours after walking into the Bexar County Jail, Tony's younger brother was dead, found face down in an isolation cell. The jail supervisor told her Taylor was placed in a cell by himself after acting strange and weird.
I said, you do know strange and weird means go to the hospital. And she says, no, ma'am, he would have died anyways.
The detention officer in charge of watching Taylor was fired and later convicted of tampering with Taylor's cell logs. According to the medical examiner, as Taylor overdosed on methadone inside that cell, his heart slowly stopped beating. He was one of at least 48 people to die in Bexar County Jail custody since 2009.
I felt like they treated my brother like a dog and put him in a kennel in a 2x4 room and left him there and never checked on it.
Outside, the building Taylor walked into 4 years ago looks the same.
Do you hear voices?
But inside these walls, a far different story is playing out.
Just relax.
With a new sheriff in charge.
Are you thinking about killing yourself today?
The work that detention officers do is not just about locking people up.
Susan Pomerleau was elected 11 weeks after Taylor's death.
Flashbacks, PTSD, anything like that?
Every person arrested in Bexar County now goes through a mental health screening at the Central Magistrate's office, then again when they're booked into jail.
Have you ever tried to commit suicide?
4 questions that are likely saving lives.
Have you ever been seen by a doctor for mental illness? Have you ever been prescribed medication for mental illness? Have you in the past considered or tried to kill yourself? And number 4, are you considering killing yourself today?
For almost a quarter of the inmates here, the answer to at least one of those questions is yes.
It is a concern, not just in Bexar County, but across the nation.
A nation that's seen a steady rise in suicide since the late 1990s.
We mirror our community, and when those individuals also, unfortunately, become part of the criminal justice system, that also causes a little bit more stress.
Suicide prevention goes beyond cell checks and round-the-clock mental health staffing for jail administrator Raul Bonasco.
As you can see, it's very sterile, very clean.
He inherited a jail 3 years ago that needed immediate life-saving updates.
The other lightings used to be right against the wall, and inmates used to wrap a sheet and then use it to try to hang themselves.
The county has provided the funds and, according to Pomerleau, continues to work across all its departments to keep mental health in the forefront.
One suicide is one too many. When people come to jail, they're generally at the lowest point in their life. It may be appropriate that they get mental health treatment as opposed to coming straight to jail.
A path not offered to Tommy Taylor.
Yeah, heart of gold, and look at those blue eyes. He just was amazing.